Hi, my name is Kim Cattrall. I am British and Canadian actress. Practically all the relationships I know are based on a foundation of lies and mutually accepted delusion. I don't think I'm vain, but I do like to be lit well. Having my priorities in order has really helped me look better, fresher, and more relaxed. A lot of my life has been lonely, fantastic, but lonely. I think the wonderful thing about doing theater is that it's more of an actor's medium. I think that film is more of a director's medium. You can't edit something out on stage, it's there. I don't read reviews because if they're bad I'm devastated and if they're good I get a big head. I sort of have a love affair with my work. Many of us work far too hard and we don't put enough value in the Epicurean, sensual part of life. I'm certainly not a prude. My experiences in film and theater in the States have been much more rigorous. In England there's an environment of, let's try this. That's what life is, you follow where your heart leads you, at least I do. Theater can't be done again and again and again and again, it's organic. I prefer younger men. In some ways, they are much more open to a woman being stronger and independent than some of the men my age. When I feel lost and can't make a decision, I just stop and get quiet. I take a time out. My curiosity and my appetite for evolving as an actor is one of the main components of me still working today in the business. My film career was always to support my theater career. I'm so lucky to have a career in my 50s, and to still have the desire to do it. I don't think about retirement. I like my life, it's good. I'm smart with my money, I invest conservatively. I don't mind paying top dollar, but I don't want to get ripped off. When I got out of my 20s I stopped playing women that were victims. I like playing women who are strong and have a peace of mind. I'm a trisexual, I'll try anything once. Really rejoice in being yourself, have your own drumbeat. The first professional play I ever saw was The Importance of Being Earnest, and I just fell in love. When I see a woman who looks her age, she's radiating something, and it's life. Art is an expression of who you are. Parts that I play are my sculptures. The older I get, the less jarring I want my exercise to be, and I find that a long walk is equally as helpful and satisfying as a 3-mile jog. I am no size 0 or super thin Hollywood actress. I am built for men who like women to look like women. If I'm producing, I'm not acting, and it's such a long road to get anything off the ground. I've been playing sexually aware women most of my life. At this point I expected to be playing moms and wives. It's exciting to play a femme fatale. I first wanted to be an actress after seeing a play, not a movie. I've always thought that less was a lot more. Since doing the show I've been so busy that I've not really had time to mope. The roles for women in theater are much better than they are in film. I like movies I can relate to. I always assumed that, like my mother before me, one day I would have children. I'm not a personality actress. I never have been. I have been a character actress. There are many ways to be a mother. I have a lot of young actors I mentor, and my nieces and my nephews need a lot of love. I haven't played a lot of wallflowers, but I have played women who have been vulnerable. I had a great time in my youth and I still feel youthful. I've no desire to look as though I'm in my 22nd. Your dressing area should be your private space. In my life and career I want to embrace aging because I think that's what's interesting. Being a gossip reporter just isn't a respectable job. It'll chew you up and spit you out. I didn't want to get married, and I didn't want kids. I knew I wanted to act. I have a big appetite, and staying on top of that is about knowing myself and saying, I can eat that today, but tomorrow I'm not going to. It's easy to diet or get off a diet when you've got a juicy role to play. I follow life's changes, continue with my timeouts, and remain curious about what's next. I've been dieting my whole life because I have a tremendous appetite. If I only did theater, I would have had to waitress, and I didn't want to waitress. Most people look at aging as a disease. They do. They have prescriptions and places where you go to eradicate it. At the beginning of every role I take, I have to start from basics and build it up. It's like a new construction. I found a lot of guys my age and older were absolutely terrified of me. Younger men weren't. I never gave up believing that there was much more to life than how I was living it. I actually think Sex and the City helped share how complicated it all is, to be a wife, a mother, and working, and a sexual being. I'm a good businessman. I pay my bills. Growing up in a situation where everything counted helps. I feel so much at home on stage and so comfortable in my body. Someone recently asked what I am most proud of. The thing I'm most proud of is that I'm in my 50 seconds and I'm still a leading lady. It's your body, your life. Do what you want to do. I like to step outside of what people's idea of me might be. I suppose that makes me a bit of a rule breaker. I like to take chances. I wanted to understand pain and the human condition, which is full of pain and regret and sadness, and some happiness, if you're lucky. I consider myself a feminist living in a post-feminist era. I'm drawn to roles because they excite me intellectually and emotionally. You know within 3 seconds if you're going to have a history with someone. It's a long half hour if you've got it wrong. I don't really watch television, and I don't watch these shows that promote shows. There is no need to feel defeated at 40, 50, or 60. I'm having the greatest time in the second half of my life. A successful television series can chain you to a schedule of long hours and can put your personal life on hold. But after it is all over, if you survive, then anything is possible. I don't speak to my brother every week, doesn't mean I don't love him. I don't express a lot of things that I feel, I kind of register things. As I get older, I find that cardio is less important to me. What I want to do more of is intense stretching. Thanks for watching this video. Do like and subscribe.